What's going on, YouTube? Once again, this is the middleman with Bill Mack here. Glad to be able to bring you another update on what has been a story over the past month or so. We know that the conservative commentator Tomi Lahren was permanently banned, then fired from Glenn Beck's The Blaze website. And Tommy was one of one of the highest rating commentators on Beck's site. She went recently on The View and gave her pro choice views. Glenn Beck saw this as being her being one thing on the show and her views in another. They didn't quite agree with him, and so he permanently banned her from the site. And then she basically was fired from the show. Now, just an update to bring you back to what's happening now is that Tomi Lahren has decided that she is going to sue Glenn Beck and his company, The Blaze. She's alleging wrongful termination after she expressed her views on abortion and subsequently breached her employment contract. Now, Lahren, as we know, she's 24 years old. She says in a lawsuit that she filed Friday in district court in Dallas County in Texas that she was wrongfully terminated after she voiced her opinion on abortion, and that Beck and other former colleagues at The Blaze basically launched a smear campaign against her, which we saw, Glenn Beck say some things about her, and he felt with her views and her views on the site itself and those that were running The Blaze. So she felt very wrongfully that she was wrongfully terminated. In March, she acknowledged on The View that she was pro-choice, that even though she was conservative, she said she was conservative. She said she had moderate, conservative, and libertarian views. She said she can't sit there and be a hypocrite and say she's for limited government, but she thinks the government should decide on women what they should do what the government should be able to decide on what women should do with their bodies. So she said she was more of a constitutional conservative. She said that shortly after that we saw that, according to what the court documents had said, that she was suspended indefinitely from her position at The Blaze. Then she was completely terminated, which is what I just said. However, she was still being paid by the media organization, and she was ordered to remain silent on social media, so she couldn't go on social media really and say what she really felt. That's why you kind of really didn't hear much to her saying anything negative or anything back towards The Blaze in a negative light because of this happening. Now, the lawsuit alleges that The Blaze didn't have a right to terminate her employment just because these were her choices and what she chose to do and chose to feel. And Glenn Beck was trying to say, well, she was misleading by telling us one thing and then doing this and another. But they felt like she wasn't. She felt like she didn't have the right just because that's how she felt, which is not something that your traditional conservatives agree with in being pro-abortion or being pro-choice rather than being pro-life. So they let her go. So now we've seen. It says here, this lawsuit says that the plaintiff expressing her First Amendment rights and her personal opinions about a woman's right to choose is not a fair cause for grounds to support either suspension or a de facto termination of the plaintiff's employment. The lawsuit also states, Lahren, as we know, she had that 1 hour show on The Blaze, and it had launched back in February until basically her recent termination a few weeks ago. Her author profile page is still, however, still on the Blaze website. Now, the Blaze was contacted, but they have not responded yet to a contact. So, still remains in the saga what's going to happen between Tomi Lahren now and Glenn Beck. The lines have kind of been drawn in the sand. We have a lawsuit now in court. Papers have been filed. Now we're going to see what's up. So I figured I would drop this video on you folks. I know I appreciate all of the views and stuff for the first video. This is an update to it. Hope you watch this video. Like it if you do. share the video, leave a comment, subscribe to my channel. I'll put out more political videos for you, little things going in the news and tidbits like that, along with my other stuff. So this is, like I said, this is Bill Mack here for the Middleman. And until next time, everyone, take it easy.